much for being here today. My name is Marcia Borden. I am a proud alum of NHTI and the Business Operations Officer. And today, I'd just like to go over a few housekeeping items with you before we start the ceremonies. So first, if you haven't already, if you could please silence your cell phones. We also ask that you do not leave your seats to take photographs during the ceremony if possible. We have photographers here from Casado Events to capture photos of all of the graduates as they walk across the stage to get their diploma. You can take your own photographs. We also have photo opportunities set up outside of this area for you to take advantage of if you haven't already. After the ceremony, we ask that all guests exit the building, and please not to gather as we're clearing out. Your grads will be going to get their diplomas after the ceremony. In case of emergency, please note the exits behind you and to your left, behind you in the back of the room. We're grateful to have all of you here. We appreciate the time that you've taken to come and celebrate your graduates and your efforts to keep everyone safe. We will now begin today's ceremony. Thank you.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Rebecca Dean. I am the Associate Vice President of Student Success and Enrollment and the Interim Vice President of Student Affairs. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Community College System of New Hampshire, the NHTI Advisory Board, the Alumni Association, and the faculty and staff at the college, I am honored to welcome our graduates and their guests to the 72nd commencement ceremony of NHTI Concord's Community College. I'd like to begin by welcoming and introducing the members of our platform. We have with us today, representing NHTI, Dr. Mark Rubenstein, Interim President and Chancellor of the Community College System of New Hampshire. Dr. Andrew Fisher, Vice President of Academic Affairs. Karen Welch, NHTI alumna and the NHTI Advisory Board member. And Robert Baines, Board of Trustees of the Community College System of New Hampshire, Vice Chair. Welcome. At this time, I ask that you all please stand as you are able to sing our national anthem. Please be seated. I'd like to announce that during the academic year 2021 to 2022, NHTI had 130 student veterans enrolled. We are grateful for their service to our country. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Interim President of NHTI, Dr. Mark Rubenstein.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Mark Rubenstein on behalf of both NHTI, Concord's Community College, and the Community College System of New Hampshire. I'm glad to welcome you to this event. As we begin our celebration today, I'd also like to take a few minutes to acknowledge those who came before us. This event is sponsored by a public community college located on NHTI, which is the traditional ancestral homeland of the Abenaki, Pennacook, and Wabanaki peoples, past and present. We acknowledge and honor with gratitude the land and waterways and the people who have stewarded NHTI throughout the generations. Well, greetings, graduates, family, and friends, and lest anyone should think that I'm leaving out faculty and staff colleagues in that greeting. In the short time that I've been at NHTI, one of the things that I've observed through capstone events, through pinning ceremonies, any number of events, just the exchanges between our students and the faculty and staff here, is that many of them are treated like friends and in some cases family, or case of dental hygienists, as colleagues once they've completed the pinning. So I want to assure you all that everyone is welcomed, and I extend greetings to all of you today. Greetings and congratulations also to the graduates, and congratulations and thanks to the family and friends who are with them, who've supported them and been instrumental in their success. Graduates, it's an honor to be part of this celebration in acknowledgement of your remarkable achievements and of the powerful resilience you have shown during the unusual and challenging time in our history, a time when many students experience what's been called lost learning. You didn't lose. You progressed, you prevailed. So to graduates, congratulations. You all might have noticed that there are few events in life that are celebrated with the ceremony surrounding a college graduation. The formality, the academic regalia, literally you march into the venue to pomp and circumstance. And that's because what our graduates have accomplished is important. It's important to each of them and to those of us who surround them, of course, but it's also important to this state and to the world. Graduates, today's ceremony honors the significance of what you've achieved and the significance of what you can now do with the education you've had at NHTI, because now there are opportunities ahead of you. To be fair, today is also a day to celebrate, particularly with the people who've supported and helped you, cheered you, worked with you. You've invested your time and effort and resources to get here, so take pride in your achievement and take a moment to savor that success. And importantly, take time to reflect on how hard work and perseverance have gotten you here, because it is hard work and perseverance that will keep you moving forward. But be sure to look forward to the opportunities ahead, wherever your dreams and your education should take you, but ideally right here in New Hampshire. Because New Hampshire is a great state, and it's made great by the people who care about it, care about its communities, know that individuals can make a difference, and recognize the responsibilities that come with being part of a community. So take your next step with the same courage and determination you've demonstrated as a student at NHTI. Apply the same work ethic, the same perseverance that brought you this far, and you will do well, and you will also do good for yourselves, your community, and your state. Thank you for making NHTI a part of your journey. It's been our honor to count you as a student, and now it is our honor to count you among our alumni. Again, congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2022. I needed a moment's rest. It's the weight of the academic regalia. It's now my sincere pleasure and honor to introduce Trustee Robert Baines. Trustee Baines.
You have to keep him on his toes all the time, I guess, huh? Before I have some brief formal remarks, but I'd like to make a couple of comments. Chancellor and I were at River Valley Community College in Claremont this weekend with 90+ degree temperature. It felt like it was 120 degrees. And I went to 2 ceremonies. He ended up to Berlin for another one with the same temperature. And I got dehydrated and got ill. And I'm fully hydrated, and I'm glad I'm in an air-conditioned space today. So it was quite a scene up there. But what I was struck by, I was a high school principal in Manchester for 20 years and on the board of trustees for the university system. So I'm used to really big commencements. And they tend to be very impersonal, just by nature. And I was struck last year, we weren't able to attend a lot of commencement because of COVID, but I went to Manchester Community College graduation, and the one up in River Valley. I was struck by the sense of camaraderie of the graduates, the appreciation for the education that they had, the relationships that they had with faculty and staff. I was just overwhelmed by the whole experience, and that was my experience this morning at the first graduation. I'm sure it will be the same today. The other thing is my appreciation for the community college system. Our son Timothy graduated from Manchester Community College, had a wonderful experience. He went to UNH, and it wasn't good for UNH, and it wasn't good for Tim. And he enrolled at Manchester Community College and really saved his college experience, went on to SNU to get his bachelor's degree. But without the Manchester Community College, we would not have had success for him going on to higher education. And I'm very pleased that my oldest grandson, who's graduating from Memorial High School in Manchester, will be going to Manchester Community College, and I'm very excited about that, too. And as mayor of Manchester, I know the value of the community college system. And one of our roles as trustees is to work with the legislature to get adequate funding for the system. Everybody connects with the importance of the education that these young people have received from the community college, because they go into the workforce, and almost all of them get jobs, and that's what it's all about. And I would like the graduates to stand at this time and turn to your parents, grandparents, friends, and family, and thank them for getting you where you are today. Please stand and recognize your parents, grandparents, friends, and family, and the faculty for what you've done. Thank you. As a member of the as a member of the Board of Trustees of the Community College System in New Hampshire, it really is an honor for me to be here today. I really feel privileged to be here. And I extend congratulations on behalf of our entire board. Trustees provide advocacy for the system, as I explained earlier. And as students, you may have little awareness of that we're even around and what we do. However, for us, you are the reason that we serve. And we are proud to be part of today's ceremony. You inspire us, you really do inspire us, with your hard work, your ambitions, and your achievements. We appreciate the contributions you have made to NHTI. Most importantly, you leave here poised to make a difference, not just in your own lives, but in the community and in your state. And for that, we are eternally grateful. For those we celebrate today with you, family, friends, faculty, and staff, a very special thank you for the support you provided for these graduates. And to the families and friends of our graduates, for your support you've provided in a multitude of ways. Here in New Hampshire and nationally, community colleges are increasingly recognized for their importance in supporting individual economic advancement for the well-being of our society. Your choice to attend NHTI and your success here will serve you well as you head into the future. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer our warmest and most sincere congratulations to the class of 2022. Thank you.
It is now my great honor to introduce this year's faculty speaker and the 2021 Chancellor's Award for Teaching Excellence, Professor Mary Jean Beyer, Nursing Department Chair.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Mary Jean Beyer, and I'm honored and humbled to have been selected by my colleagues for the 2021 Chancellor Award for Teaching Excellence. I could not have earned this award without the support of the faculty, staff, and administration. I'm also the Nursing Department Chair. This is one of my favorite days. I'm so proud of all the students and all that you've accomplished. So excited to see everyone's faces and to be here in person. I always say it takes a village to raise a student. This has become more true during these unprecedented times. 2 years ago, most of you began taking your classes in your major. Some of you began learning remotely or hybrid, and some of you began in person. The world halted, but NHTI kept on going. We were like that little Energizer bunny that was going and going and going. We overcame adversity. We all united to continue your rigorous education. The staff, faculty, and administration just about moved mountains to lock down our campus, keep everyone as safe as possible, continue teaching, and run support departments to assist you to achieve your goals. That's not to say we didn't have our glitches, but we were all resilient and turned the challenges into opportunities. I applaud all of you here, and thank you very much. I've been teaching at NHTI for a very long time, and as one of my colleagues said, I must have been like 4 when I started. I always tell people there are 2 wonderful things about NHTI. Number 1 are the students, and number 2 is the faculty and staff. We have the best students. You are truly amazing. You have such grit, the stamina and fortitude to push through any challenges or obstacles until success is achieved. You've taken risks, made sacrifices, overcome your failures, and grown from those experiences. We have the best faculty and staff. They all care about you. I've been told by one of my students that I'm worse than his mother. And my reply was, indeed I am. I said, I have eyes behind my head and I'm watching you. I care about you. I want you to be successful. And I said, you better look out because there's a lot of other eyes on this campus that are watching you too. As you walk out these doors, I ask that you continue your drive and your persistence to be successful and be the best person, family member, and friend that you can be. Believe in yourself and use the knowledge, attitudes, and skills that you have acquired to make a difference. Continue to be a lifelong learner. Be an advocate for NHTI and mentor our students. Solve problems and innovate, and be an active citizen in your community. While you cannot control what happens to you, you can control how you react to situations. Take every adversity and turn those challenges into learning opportunities. For if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Take the risk, for if you win, you'll be happy, and if you lose, you'll be wise. Most importantly, as Will Ferrell has stated, empathy and kindness are the true signs of emotional intelligence. Remember that each person has a story to tell, and you need to find that goodness in everyone. I wish you all the best and only success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Beyer. I am pleased to introduce this year's student speaker and the recipient of the 2022 President's Award for Outstanding Citizenship, Melissa Sprague.
Good morning, graduates, loved ones of graduates, NHTI staff and faculty. Thank you for being here. First of all, congratulations. We did it. I think I might be experiencing some shock over receiving these awards and being here at all today, but it is such an honor. It was an honor to learn with and from all of you these past 2 years, and it is an honor to be graduating with you now. Some of you might be familiar with the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. According to this theory, there is an infinite number of universes that are branching off at any given moment, in which every possible quantum outcome is playing itself out, which by extension means that every possible experience and outcome for ourselves is also being played out somewhere in some alternate reality. Despite a lack of scientific proof, this theory remains extremely popular and continues to inspire many stories and books and movies, and it's easy to see why. This is such a compelling idea. Personally, I've always found it comforting somehow to imagine that somewhere out there at any given time, there is some version of me that is taking each road less traveled by, and that is making all the difference. Shortly before her death, a poet named Jane Kenyon wrote a poem called Otherwise, And here's an excerpt. I got out of bed on 2 strong legs. It might have been otherwise. I ate cereal, sweet milk, ripe, flawless peach. It might have been otherwise. I took the dog uphill to the birch wood, and all morning I did the work that I love. At noon, I lay down with my mate. It might have been otherwise. Today, as we graduate, all I can think is this: it might have been otherwise. In light of my personal background and challenges, I have been asked to share my story a few times with the overall message, if I can do it, anyone can. But I couldn't agree to that because not everyone can do this. Not everyone can do what we've done. In fact, even I couldn't be doing it had the circumstances been just a little bit different than they are. If I didn't have the same kinds of advantages and supports that I am fortunate enough to have right now. For all of us here, it could have so easily been otherwise. That is why on this amazingly good day, graduates, I want to encourage you to cherish the people who helped you get here, your linchpins, your catalysts, and your supporters. We all have these kinds of key figures who we know have profoundly influenced our potential outcomes in this reality. In January of 2020, I made the crazy, impulsive choice to enroll here at NHTI. By the end of orientation, I realized just how difficult this was going to be as a single mother, and I resolved to cancel my enrollment. I had an epic panic attack as I realized this at the end of Sweeney Hall. Deb Landry from the bursar's office came running and gave me one of the fiercest hugs that I have experienced to date. She told me that I was not alone, that I could do this. Deb Landry, you were a linchpin. You held me together at a pivotal moment when I was ready to fall off, and I would not be here today without you. Another pivotal figure was Professor Dan Houston from the English department, who referred me to the I, NHTI's literary journal. I resisted. I didn't think I had time for extracurricular pursuits, but he was insistent. Professor Houston, you were a catalyst. You changed the trajectory of my experience and my involvement here at NHTI for the better. Finally, there's Professor Paula Delbonis-Platts. Professor Delbonis-Platt, you are everything, but today I'll call you a supporter. You have modeled radical commitment to supporting student growth and amplifying student voices. You have been willing to get your hands dirty with us, both figuratively and literally, planting ground cherries behind Grapponi Hall. You have taught me that I can do and be so much more than I believed. And if I can be a fraction of the educator that you are, I will be incredible. There are so many others that I could name. To all of you helpers, I see you, I honor you, and I thank you. Without you, it would have been otherwise. The fact is that we here at community college probably understand better than most college graduates that we are not the center of the universe, that success is not guaranteed, and that life can be really hard. For some of us, it has been nothing short of heroic for us to get here for class each day. For others, it has been nothing short of heroic just to get out of bed every morning. All of you have fought battles of your own to get here. I see you, I honor you, and I celebrate your achievements. On this day of all days, we are the heroes of our own stories. We have proven that we can initiate, we can persist, and we can complete big undertakings. Graduates, you all have proven that you can do hard things. For that, I hope that you find ways to celebrate and to honor yourselves as well. I encourage you to continue finding ways to change your stories, change your outcomes, and change your worlds for the better every day. You are all truly incredible. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Melissa, for those inspiring and thoughtful words. Dr. Rubenstein, in the Board of Trustees of the Community College System of New Hampshire, I can attest that our faculty have reviewed the qualifications of these students assembled here and has authorized me to certify you that these individuals have completed all the requirements necessary for a degree conferral and are eligible to receive the Associate in Arts or the Associate in Science degrees awaiting them. Dr. Rubenstein.
Thank you, Dr. Fisher, and thank you, faculty. And now, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as interim president of NHTI, Concord's Community College, and under the Constitution of the State of New Hampshire, I have the honor to confer the appropriate associate degrees to those candidates recommended by the faculty as having completed the requirements of their respective curricula with all the rights, honor, and privilege pertaining thereto. Will the first row of graduates please come to the platform?
Celia A. Tasho. Melissa Jean Katimi. Vanessa Gomes. Lauren Fotino. Lisa Lynn Vicente. Shania Lee Patton. Amber Alicia McLean. Jamie Marie Tan. Kendra Lee Bergeron. Linda Howard. Alexis Figueroa. Madison Noel Parrott. Colleen Young. Taylor Christine Brownell. Sarah Berman. Molly Lynn Cobb. Mackenzie J. Ryan. Fanny Stacy. Michelle McGurk. Brianna Kristen Glod. Sarah Marie Balsamo. Kayla Hovling. Kiddist Abigail Morby. Courtney L. Tanzella. Nicole Marie Samar. Sri Jahana Kedal. Caitlin Margaret O'Connell. Sheena Marie Gilbert. Nathan Pullman. Jada Goodrich. Casey Monette. Rebecca LeHouillard. Zach Leggy. Daniel Robert Como. John J. Kelly. Maxwell Bro. Brendan Jenner Taglianetti. Benjamin Myers. Samantha Caitlin Fredette. Lauren A. Davis. Abigail Elizabeth May. Mary Catherine Feya. Emily Christine Manson. Leah N. Dunn. Sherry A. Landry. Emily Leidick. Abigail Rainey Shepherd. and Jamie L. Bennett. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Interim Vice President of Student Affairs and Associate Vice President of Enrollment and Student Success, Dr. Rebecca Dean.
This is truly a time to celebrate. Take time to celebrate. Celebrate where you have been and how that has shaped you to this very moment. Celebrate all the ups and downs that life's path has taken you and that brought you to NHTI. There is much to be celebrated, especially recognizing those who walked the path with you. Celebrate where you are now, this very moment, your academic achievements, your faculty, the institution, and the community. This is your moment. This is the celebration of academic achievement, personal success, honor, and distinction recognized by NHTI community. Celebrate where you are going and what is yet to come. Celebrate the journey ahead of you and the people that you will meet along the way. As you look to your faculty, know that they believe in you and believe that you have great things to accomplish. Look at your fellow students. Believe in the goodness of who they are and what is yet to come for them. Look at your friends and family and the community. There is work to be done, and we need you to do good things. It is exciting to think about what is yet to come. So celebrate where you have been, where you are right now, this very moment, and what is yet to come. Congratulations. And now, Dr. Andrew Fisher.
I invite parents, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and trustees to join me in applauding these graduates as they rise to their feet. Congratulations to each of you. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left, and you are now officially graduated. I'd like to remind you all to please remain clear of the aisle to allow the platform party, the faculty, and all the graduates to march out of the room first. This concludes the 2022 NHTI Concord's Community College Commencement Ceremony. Congratulations to the graduates, and thank you to all of our guests. Now, cue the music, and let's go party.